Hi, it's Robin with Equip 222, here to talk with you about how to conduct a productive parent meeting. So let's say that you have gone through the 5-step process when you sense a problem and you decide it would be productive and helpful to actually have a parent meeting. There are 2 things I'll talk to you about. One thing is your meeting setting, and your second is the process. Okay, in your meeting setting, I want you to, number 1, meet privately. Even when you're approaching the parents, I want you to do this privately. Number 2 is your preference, your strong preference is to meet parents face to face. If you cannot, then video chat is your second best option. If video chat really is not available, and I'm not sure why that would be, but if it's not available, then a voice phone call is the next best option. But what you cannot do, you should never do, is text or email about a problem issue. I want you to discuss struggles face to face. Talking about something that is a problem falls into the purple category. Your purple guidelines of communication, if it's political, emotional, religious, personal, or legal, those items should always be spoken about in that order. First, face-to-face, second, video chat, and third, which is the worst of all, is a phone call. But you will never text or email about any of the purple issues. Okay, so second, when you're thinking about conducting a parent meeting, think about the process. Firstly, you're going to make sure that you tell the parents why you want to meet, estimate how long you might need to talk. It does not make any sense, and it does not help anyone if we're not direct with each other. So in other words, don't beat around the bush. Just tell parents, I think maybe, I sense that there could be a problem here or a struggle, and can we meet together? So here now, what I have for you are 6 things to remember during your meeting, or 6 steps to your meeting. Number 1, you will open with prayer. Number 2, you will thank the parents for taking time to meet with you. It's a sacrifice for parents to meet with you, even though it's for their own children. And it's hard for parents to talk about something that's hard. Let's just face the facts. So thank them. Number 3, I want you to delicately share your observations. Number 1, and make it an ice cream sandwich, and I'll tell you what that is. So an ice cream sandwich starts with the cookie, the ice cream, and ends with the cookie. That's positive, negative, and positive. So number 1, you're going to share where the child excels and what you appreciate about him or her individually. Okay, that's the positive. Number 2, the negative would be where you notice the child might struggle. I want you to share specific examples. I don't want you to use judgments. That means that you will never say something like, I think that your child is naughty. I think that you will not use labels. In other words, you will not undermine the child's person and image of God with negativity. I just want you to say, in these circumstances, I notice this happens. I see a tendency for the child to XYZ when we are whatever setting that you're in. I want you to be as specific as possible. And you might even ask if the parent notices these behaviors at home or has noticed them him or herself. And then you're going to share how this might impact the child, the classmates, or you. Okay, I feel, I experience, I believe, but I don't want you to say, like, when children are doing something, they're not doing something to you. So remove that thought from your mind and try to remove that thought from your heart. No child will have a personal vendetta to, annoy somebody else. And then ask the parent questions about their own related observations of the child and their suggestions for solutions. That's step number 4, is really ask the parents. They have wisdom about their children. God gave them that wisdom. Okay, number 5, you will brainstorm solutions together. This includes how you're both going to measure success, failure, stretch goals, and if and when you might follow up together. What I want you to get from this is that you can take arms with the parents and advocate for their baby, for their child, and help that child grow in terms of their own character and identity with God. And then lastly, I want you to thank the parents again. Thank them for meeting. Thank them for being open. Thank them for being hopefully not defensive about the feedback that they heard, but inventive and creative, seeing problems as promises instead. And you could close in prayer as well. So I talked with you about how to conduct a productive parent meeting, both in setting and in process.